Bam! There we go. Should now be live. I am great at streaming. How is everyone this evening? We're gonna try out the W12 in iRacing, because you gotta, haven't you? A brand new F1 car in a proper sim. Can't really expect more than that. I'm going to be incredibly slow. I've done a few laps of it, but yeah, it's probably not going to go too well. This car is absolutely mental, and my brain can't quite compute how quick it is. Neither can it for that man in front, apparently. So we've got about 10 minutes to the race. It's, I think, a very short 13-minute race, 13-lap race. And hopefully, my internet will hold out enough to stream and do a quick race. And we'll see how this thing is. The car was $11.95 range. So, not too bad. Standard iRacing cost. I've got to say, out of any car that I've tried in iRacing, it's worth it, every single cent of it. Just bear with me, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm a new boy in this car. I know you're all speedy. I'm hoping once we get put in a split, we won't be too far off the pace of these guys. Or the guys in the split, anyway. Yeah, $12 game. Just the same price as every iRacing car. So, not too bad if they haven't tried to cash out on it. As I say, just to be able to drive what is an incredibly accurate F1 car, or we presume accurate, in a proper sim, I say it's worth it. If you take on board, obviously, the membership of iRacing as well. So I'm back to streaming a little earlier than I was hoping. Been working on the setup. Hope it looks alright. I need to work on this mic placement because it's literally right in front of my face. I was going to start streaming in about a week, but I felt with this car coming out as a good opportunity to test things out. I also need to rebuild my PC. Before I forgot to turn the halo off as well. Brilliant. I've only just realised that. It's right in the way. Your question, Kagan, I will read once we go back to the pits. It's a little long for me. Whilst my poor brain is still trying to comprehend how quick this car goes through corners. Because it's just ridiculous. But it is a complete joy. Everything in my brain tells me round Spa to go slower than you clearly can in this car. I reckon I'm about 20-30 miles an hour off cornering speeds at the moment, just trying to get used to it. Hello. How you doing, boys? Just chilling at the back. Last corner I see. It is as you would expect with an F1 car with this much torque. It's Achilles' heel. It's slow speed corners and trying to deal with the torque on the way out. But in the mid to high speeds, it's just, yeah. I think you need like a young man's brain to keep up with it. But we'll try our best. just don't know where to turn in. Every time I turn in, I think it's not going to grip, and it's clearly got grip to spare. That torque, buddy. That torque. Insane, right. That's at least warmed up. Yeah, no, the brake is typical iRacing brakes. You still, if you slam on it, it's still gonna lock up. But it's a bit less sensitive than quite a lot of other cars like the LMP2. Evening, Hardy. How you doing, my friend? Well, Merc have not allowed trading paints liveries for this car, but they have allowed the in-game racing editor, so I thought I'd make a Braun Sadie's, as I normally run Jensen Button's Braun helmet, and they were Braun originally, I guess, right? Right, Kagan, what was your question? First question is, the car in iRacing gives some feedback like an F1 game as drive it. I mean, if you're comparing this to F1 game, it's not even comparable. Like you would have saw at the last corner there, when the torque starts to kick in, you feel it, so you can control it. And yeah, the feeling through the wheel is unlike any. It's just nowhere near Codemasters, to be honest. It's not comparable. You can, Hardy, yes. You can use the main Merc livery, and then the little accent at the back on the shark fin, you can change the colour on the Merc livery. So you can run the normal Merc livery with like a bright green fin, a blue fin, a purple fin, a red fin, or you can use like the base game liveries, which, considering most people run the normal car, it's, you know, getting used to it. It gives you something a bit different. Right, let's turn that halo on before I forget. There is also tyre compounds. So we have soft, medium, and hards. Softs we'll throw on for the qualifying in the main session, and then we'll try the mediums. No, don't discard setup changes. Oh, done. Got ya. 46-0 at the moment. I'm glad to see some people are around the pace, because I've seen a lot of people doing these kind of times when I've been watching a lot of it, and was, you know, a bit worried that we'd be a long way off. I need to find like some weights for this. Like, the problem with this is the mic is so light it won't weigh down the boom arm, so it just keeps going up there. It's just like, just hide behind it. But we shall sort that out. Cool. Right, let's go out again. There's so many. I mean, also just have a look quickly. Like, you can't use, because this is a fixed setup race. You can't use these currently, but the MG UK like deployment mode. So you switch between no deploy, quali, attack, balanced, and build, and you deplete the charge in a lap quite easily on even close to balance. You have to do stages of building and balanced. It's got brake magic, which I had to read up what actually is. You keep hearing about it. It puts the brake balance to 100% forward to help with tyre warm up on the qualifying lap. So they've got that setting in there, and then you can obviously turn it. You obviously want to turn it off for the actual lap, and then all this shit, which, to be fair, I've no clue. You're going to need a manual for this car once it starts coming to open setup races. But yeah, no, I'm not socially distancing cake while streaming. I just yeah, I need to sort out this mic position. As I say, I've been working on the streaming setup for a little bit. Plans to make a proper return. Hello, buddy. Go on, after you. Plan to make a proper return once I finish for work for a couple of weeks. But thought we'd give it a go tonight with these cars being out. After you, sir. Look at those look at those vortices. That's sick. I haven't seen that. Coming off the rear wing. It's just, I can't. I'm sure it's like a broken record for people that have been watching this car. Where are you going, my friend? Oh, that's the other thing. The damage model is insane. I'm very surprised Mercedes allowed it, but I guess they don't have F1 in the way this time. Or would they? I guess they must have had to go for F1 still. But yeah, it's got a full damage model that, to say it puts Codemasters to shame is underestimating it. Right, let's get over to a race, shall we? This can only go well, obviously. Evening, Liam. How you doing, buddy? 24 hours of the I was thinking, like, surely people can now set up endurance races. I haven't checked if you can refuel them. I presume you can. In which case, yeah, there could be some interesting endurance opportunities with this, with maybe some F3s as like a B class. Yeah, exactly, Hardy. You need to turn the brake magic off before the start, otherwise we all know what happens, as we saw in Baku. But it's really cool they put that feature in. I'm sure as all you guys have been reading a lot about the car, and it's like there's so much detail that's gone in it. It was done completely in conjunction with Mercedes. They like tracked lap times using exactly the same setup on the car, and it was like within 0.01 or something round every corner round Brazil, using the same setup, which is mad. So yeah, it's pretty great that we've got like this example now in iRacing. And just hopefully they continue to develop it, and when they put the actual races on in week 1, they're decent. I think based on their their coding, Hardy, they tried to code in vortices. I mean, would do an online race, and I think 24 cars would desync immediately. Right, where are we? Oh, that's never good. We're ranked 1 in the lobby. Oh, the pressure. Okay, is that actually the rank? Because I swear this used to be the rankings, but it's given some cars. I think some people can pick numbers. So maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I am, yeah, Cody's Monster is not what I'm after, Liam. Believe it or not. But yeah, I mean, this puts it to shame, I'm afraid. But then it's different things, right? It's only one car. You can't simulate a lot of the stuff that F1 has, I guess. Like the types of qualifying and the different grids and the driver swaps, official drivers and stuff. So it's always going to be the ultimate F1 game, but it's nice that they've opened it up to allow at least, you know, one car in a proper sim, so that people can at least enjoy it. Me driving with no hands. Oh, what, in the car? I mean, you can turn that on. I just prefer not to have it. So that's just graphics control. You can show driver arms, but I just prefer not to have it. To be honest, most iRacing stuff, I don't even have the wheel on normally. It's just because it's got a bit of useful information on it. Yeah, no. I did have to look at my actual hands, or like my camera position, to wonder if you can see. I know what you mean now, Hardy, don't worry. It's me having a brain fart. Right, let's go try qualify this thing. It's probably going to be a disaster. I'll give it a go. I'm actually quite impressed by the sounds as well. Like, they're by iRacing standards, they're pretty good. So So you can see there in the middle under the gear, it's the map mode, which we can't change in these fixed setup races. But that's one useful thing to have on the display. Right, we don't want to completely destroy these soft tyres, because they do wear out within 5 or 6 laps. W12 was $11.95 Hardy, so same price as all iRacing cars. I normally like to do 2 laps, but I think the deploy runs out after 1, so we've got to make this one count. Too much curb that, but I just don't trust myself around Poo-on. Still nowhere near the limit on this car. Like that. I was expecting it not to turn in that well. It just has far too much grip. I'll go for another, but I don't think it will have the charge. Better lap though. It's the best one so far. Yeah, you can see the delta because of the charge. Use it for experience though. So much grip around Bill. I'm pretty sure that's almost flat if you get the line right. Yeah, there's no charge unfortunately, but still extra lap experience. A 43.3. That's the thing, right? Because these splits are sorted by iRating, but some people are going to be so much more used to this car than others. Oh, way too deep. Oh, this thing's fun.
flag, checkered flag.
A lot of fun. Looking alright though, looks like we might be relatively competitive. Oh, this bloody mic could stay down. I'll sort that out. Or maybe I need like a booster seat. That was fun. I'm sure the race is going to be absolute chaos, but... No, I played a little bit of it like last weekend. And it's quite different. I wasn't expecting it. I was also playing career, which starts you off with a dog shit player, so that might have been half the reason. But yeah, no, we'll have to give it a go at some point, mate. I've got a lot of free time coming up in about a week, so we'll have to give it a go then. But we can't be any worse than England last night. You're right. That was appalling. But then we never go well in Australia, and especially at the Gabba. So hey, long way to go. I'm not quite sure why we've rested Broad and Anderson, but we'll see. That might bear some fruits the second race. Thanks, Kagan. I'll give it a go. So it'd be nice to do a race without crashing. That's the aim. But yeah, that's very much going to be on other people as well. We're starting right in the middle of the pack as well. It's one thing driving these cars when you're on your own, let alone when there's 26 other of them. Right, let's put the mediums on, because I don't think the softs will last the distance. And we'll get ready to go for... I can't go to the grid. There we go. For 13 laps of Spa, this can only go well. I like that my car stands out massively as well. That's never a good thing. Yes, Rage, it was, where was it? It was Silverstone last night for one day, for some reason, and then switched over to Spa, and then, yeah, it's Spa for a full week, and then next week it'll be the full series. The full, once it releases, I was looking at the schedule, there's 2 series for this, so there will at least, I think, be 2 tracks a week. There's a sprint series and a longer race format series, so... But yeah, it's still iRacing in that sense. But I'm sure there's loads of lobbies, like open lobbies, or private lobbies, whatever they call them in iRacing, to have different tracks if you want. Pretty much everyone's getting it at the moment, so... It's impossible to crash in iRacing because of noobs. Yeah. Oh, not to crash, I was going to say. Kagan, that's... pretty much what happens in every lobby, let alone ones with cars this fast. But we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Right. I don't know how to start these either. Just put a bit of throttle in and hope, I guess. Oh, that's not moving. That's not moving. That's really not moving. Let's be civil now, boys. We're all just trying this for the first time. Oh god. That was terrifying. Don't want me from there, mate. What are you doing? Are we okay? I thought he'd realised his mistake and stopped. My front wing? How has that happened? I've never heard it say that in iRacing either. The front wing's damaged. Looks quite cool. Feels alright. Check the wing Bono. If there's anything we know about this Mercedes from Saudi Arabia, it doesn't really need a front wing. Or at least a whole one.
Clear on the right. You're in the top 10.
Well, that was a typical iRacing first lap. I didn't really expect anything different. We got through with it with a little bit of front wing damage that I can't feel, so we're all good. Taking way too much curve there. Oh, this is intense. I wish we could pick. And whoa, hello. Oh, okay. The guy's life flashed before his eyes.
Car on the right.
Right, we should have a minute. Come on.
Right side.
Bit of DRS.
Keep to the left.
Easy job.
Clear.
God, that turning is just ridiculous. Oh, it's week 13. Who cares about?
Clear.
It's got absolutely mugs. You start to relax for a minute in this car, and that's like a 2-second a lap difference because of how quickly it goes around a corner. You just have to be awake and alert at all times.
Great job. Good to go.
Oh, I'm so sweaty already. It's ridiculous. Yeah, even for design, or there was something on the wheel they didn't want to show, or I don't know, honey. To be fair, you'd think with everything else exactly as the car that they would have, wouldn't you? Starting to pick up some understeer. I wonder if that is the wing or it's the tyres going off. We're taking that much curb. Oh my god. That was net code if I've ever seen it. We'll take it though. Let's try and stay out of trouble. That's a bit of a lock up. That's the spin. Or did he hit me? No idea. Carry on. Nothing happened. It's all good here. No, he said sorry. It's his fault. Definitely his fault. Yeah, most people out the race. Similar to F3s in iRacing, you just got to stay out of trouble and you generally get a good result. Normal F1 track limits around there. I know we got on 1x that time. That's better. And yeah, everyone else is 10 seconds down the road because they've learnt to drive this car and I haven't yet. Oh, that sad deploy.
You got it right now on the left. Car right. Clear. You're in fourth position.
F1's easy, boys. You just got to drive around. Don't know what their problem is. I can't. Just read your message from ages ago, Rage. You can't use the RS because it's fixed setup. And you can't adjust the RS and fix setup. So you have to wait for the full series. You can do it in test drive, but you're stuck in whatever mode it's in now, which just means it drains stupidly quickly. This guy catching me without a front wing. This is quite depressing. He is catching me without a front wing. How's he done this? Unless our front wing damage is also no front wing, I can't see it. Considering our lap times, I think we might not have a front wing.
Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Off you go, mate. I mean, I'll happily have DRS, thank you.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
That's great.
Right side. Clear.
Oh god, we're not even half, or just over halfway.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
How has he got that much grip without a front wing? I feel like the damage model might not be as good as it first seems. Unless I'm missing one. Oh, he's on softs too. Maybe, but like he's got 0 front wing, so unless we're missing one, he shouldn't be that much quicker. Just about kept it in DRS. That's the line. There's no point in pitting really, Kagan. Like, 5 laps to go. We'll definitely drop below. I mean, this guy will probably get past us.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right. Five to go.
And the one behind that's quite a way behind. So we might as well just stay out. I think I was only like a second and a bit quicker on fuel anyway, when the car was alright, so I think it's more my pace than the car. Oh, that ERS dying. Oh no, that's not the one. That's not the one.
Car right. Clear.
traction control. As in my right foot, not car has traction control. Pit is mandatory? I don't think so. I didn't see that there was a mandatory pit stop. It's not F1 rules like that. Make a correction in this thing, you could end up about 200 yards to your left if you do it too much. Oh! Eat your heart out, Co-Masters. You can't do that when you spin. Oh, I love that. Give me a bit of that. Some brake correction. Obviously the spin was an issue, but that's what you see. You can feel what's going on, so you can correct those things. That was great. Half Mazepin. Nice, see, Mazepin didn't even have the skills to correct that. Because I'm sure it's really easy in an actual F1 car. Considering my arms would have fallen off and my head gone through the side of the car at this point if I was in a real F1 car. Brian Lara cricket was great. I love that game. I played that a lot on the old PlayStation 1.
Back in fifth. You got a slow car on the right.
I think this is definitely tyres going off now. Interested to see what's left on them at the end. Charge.
We're going to need rubber soon, take it easy now.
Need rubber. Or what was in my tyres are done. Interested to see if a lot of these radio things carry over to the main other cars, because I've never heard them before. Definite lack of grip now, though. just slow down. 3 seconds! I guess we did completely cut it. No grip left now. That's the line and I'm sticking to it. I mean, we'll take that. A hell of a lot of fun. Not very fast, but
Nice run. Solid work.
certainly more fun than I've had in Codemasters for a while. Oh, we did still have a front wing. That's embarrassing. Did we? There's a bit of damage on it, right? Yeah, the end plate's a little bit bent. I'll take that. Cool. That was good fun. Cheers, lads. It was, yeah. They're a hell of a lot of fun. They're going to take a lot of mastering, like, without a doubt. Was I the only one? Look at all those mercs, and then, like, just literally me on my own. There's one couple of custom liveries at the back. It's just chaos at first corner. Someone taking the cheatsy doodle line there for a region radio. They just look awesome as well, like when you're watching the replays. Just the way they move and change direction, like scrolling about. So much better. Yeah, I think... Oh, that's where that happened. Did happen though. I think he, I thought he was going to back out, and I just sort of... Yeah, I just turned it on him. That's my bad. Oops. Yeah, starts were awful. I hadn't mapped a clutch, so that was the problem there. So I think I need to. I've got flappy clutches, flappy paddle clutches. So I think I need to map that and maybe try easing that off. I've got both clutches, so I don't know if I can set that up like F1 does or should do. Yeah, that was good fun. I'm not too sure about the cars without a front wing just cornering like that, because I mean they're pretty much flat through there, and there's no way they should be flat. So maybe need to sort that out. But apart from, oh Jesus, apart from that, like they're brilliant. Like the sense of speed you've got in them, the mechanical grip, like the feel in the 4-speed back, you could see like coming out the corners, and with that instant on the brakes where it span, and then you could use the brakes to rotate the car back. Like it's you can feel the car enough to rescue it. Like you have to do it super quick because they're incredibly twitchy and you're going at ridiculous speeds, but you can feel and catch it, which is how it should be. Because like when you watch F1 drivers racing in the wet, they'll be twitching. The car will be twitching all over the place, but it's controllable, and it does that in Codemasters, and you can't feel where it is. Cheers, Kagan. Thanks for stopping by. So it's a bit of an impromptu stream, really. Just to see if it would actually last. Just to test the new setup and to try out that car. So, no, thanks everybody for stopping by. We're not actually going to do another one. I was just only going to do one just to check that everything was working, and yeah. I still need to re-image my PC to make sure that it's working as good as it can be, but it's promising that we can now stream for nearly an hour without it crashing, which is a good idea. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by. We'll, yeah, maybe do another stream soon. I'm hoping to get the PC re-imaged before the weekend, so that the AOR race at the weekend, we can stream our perspectives. So that'll be the 6 hours of Imola with me, Tommy, and Damp in AOR top split. So yeah, stop by for that if I get everything done in time. Other than that, yeah, thanks for stopping by, and catch you again soon. Cheers, Artie. In a bit, buddy.